Hi, my name is Avery Campbell. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I started dancing at the age of 3 and it became an instant obsession. I was completely entranced by it. Growing up, I continued to do dance and eventually competitions. I was your typical competition kid and eventually conventions too. I don't think I understood the feeling of community until the very first time I went to Dance Makers. I had never felt so loved by complete strangers. It was also the weekend that Erica was guest teaching with them for the first time, and something about her movement and the faculty's hearts really spoke to me. It was a weekend I would never forget. I continued going back to Dance Makers because something about their feeling of community made my heart soar. After going to Dance Makers for a few years, eventually I was given the opportunity to be a part of their collective. The collective was an incredible whirlwind experience. It's something that I will never truly understand how much it impacted me, but just that it did. I got to learn from some of my favorite human beings, and they taught me a lot about being selfless and putting others first, and creating the space that you wish to exist in, how to make others feel seen, and it filled me to fill others. Last summer, after my season of collective was over, I began struggling with the knee injury. In October of last year, I actually ended up having ACL reconstructive surgery. This was followed by months and months of PT, and I'm actually still in it. But I got really good news recently that I will be released within the next 1 to 2 months, back to my full training schedule. That being said, this past year wasn't easy, but it was full of growth in more ways than I can count. It allowed a sort of reintroduction from me to myself. I think it's easy for our identities to get lost in what we do instead of who we are. And taking a break allowed me to find out who I am as a person instead of who I am as a dancer. I believe that the Gypsy Summer Session is the perfect home to continue this reintroduction from me to myself. It would be a perfect space to introduce myself to my new limbs and my limbs to my new heart. I'm excited to challenge my new being and understand its limits and find how it likes to move and understand it a little bit more. I think more than anything though, I really desire connection with other people through this art form. It's such a beautiful thing that we get to do, just move our bodies and have open hearts and open minds, and it's something that not everybody can say they get to do, so I'm excited to get back to it, and I can't think of another place I'd rather do it than Gypsy Summer Session. Thank you so much for considering me. I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.